perfume. I thought I was immune. Looking around this room, can't help but see the traces of you. This moment is surreal. I can't put into words how I feel. Saving you is the heart of a woman. Yeah.
Hello. We're back on a Friday for the second time to talk divorced sisters. Get in here. Please get in here because we don't know how much longer y'all gonna be getting in here for divorced sisters because they're a hot mess. They're a hot mess, and I don't know if I can take it. Ashley, how are you doing? And are you ready to get into these sisters?
Girl, I'm ready to get it over with. I am ready to get it over with because the way that they showed their behind in this episode, yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready, Tara.
Hey, Candy Love.
Yes,
Y'all,
yes.
be sure that you are hitting that like button. Be sure that you are commenting below about the commentary or what you think of the shenanigans that take place every single week in this show. Definitely not going to waste any time, though. Ashley, we start where we always start, and I need to know your overall thoughts.
This was the most gutter bucket, out of control episode. If I don't see Naomi's titties ever again, it'll be too soon, Tyra. The way I don't need to see her cheeks and I don't need to see them titties. Like, even though the titties were good, especially in comparison to some of the titties we done seen lately. But girl, I don't need you walking the dog. I don't need you, threatening violence. It's just so far-fetched. This was probably the most out of the galaxy episode that we've gotten up to this point. Because a couple of the episodes I was like, all right, like we're moving ahead than last week's. And this, I didn't know we could top last week's episode, but they did it with this one. This was pure spectacle, Tyra. And it's like, let's combine every Tyler Perry movie, like the crazy parts, and let's just throw them in Divorce Sisters. We'll just put them in a bag and see what pops out. I didn't need the man talking on the phone. I know he wants me. I know he loves me. And you've just been sitting on this tape the whole time, or you just knew it was happening in real time in the moment. Like,
real time.
Just why did I get married? We're just going to have that dinner session, but it's going to be amongst friends. I still don't believe that they're friends, y'all. I don't believe they're friends.
They're not. These people hate each other. Like I said, I will stand on that hill. The only friends we have here are Rashida and Geneva. Everything, they can't stand each other with a hot, heated passion. Overall thoughts. This is a soap opera. Okay? That's what this is. I think if we look at it under the guise of like old school, over the top, like soap opera, telenovela type area, we're cooking. He's in the wheelhouse with the right type of people. But if you in any way try to take this seriously, you're cooked. Don't go over there with your ambitions to follow a serious storyline and not laugh in the moments where it's trying to be serious, because it's just so over the top and unbelievable. I don't know where we're going next, but hey, that also makes the show interesting in a mess all in itself. But I will agree with you though. This was probably the most far-fetched, over the top episode that we've gotten so far, to go like, what? Oh, okay. Okay. But getting here, we're just gonna go from character to character and talk our ish. Who do I have here first? Let's see, because I have no clue. I done forgot. Oh, it's Bridget. It's Bridget. Because it's a prank, y'all. It's a prank. It's a plea. It's a cry for help because he hung up the phone. Y'all. Oh, I typically watch this alone, but I watched it last night with my daughter, and she was like, she's never seen this. She doesn't watch any Tyler Perry shows. She's like, so mom, So Tyler does the shows too. He does the writing, like the producing, all of it. He's like, so he can say cut at any time. Like this lady here who's in hysterics crying for 10 minutes, he could tell her to stop in the scene, right? And he could go, yeah, he has that authority. Well, why didn't he? I said, look,
That's what
baby,
he wanted. He
from,
asked for
from, from
this.
your 15-year-old mouth to my ears. Girl, oh, God, I can't. No, I don't believe it. Oh, God, somebody get, oh, God. Bridget, Bridget in the, I'm going to leave it alone. Peace to everybody here doing their jobs who are, getting paid to put in work to be a part of this project. But Tyler, out of no one else, will make it seem like you've never did any acting a day in your life. The acting was so bad, like worse than usual for me this episode. It was really bad. It was really bad. Bridget here, all over the top, and we have to go back and forth with it's okay. Well, what happened? Well, let's call somebody and this, and we're just all the way getting to the point of well, wait, who do we really need to call? Sheriff what? Because if he hung up that phone, this was probably just a cry for help. Well, yeah, he did say that, he not trying to go to jail and he don't want me to sue him and this and that. Yeah, this is probably just to throw all that by the wayside. All the way to us getting a little later and realizing that he down, he down at his cousin's house, just chilling. It was all a lie. It was Carly Red. It was all a lie. I got the proof. It was all a lie. My issue
Carly
is
Red.
Bridget, the way that they talk about Bridget here, it's like, oh, this ain't the, because Bridget was responding like he's never, and then in the same breath they go, well, this ain't the first time he didn't, this is what they do. This is what Bridget does with these young men. They act a fool, pull these stunts and shows, and Bridget takes them back and she's by their side. It's really getting weird with her and these younger men. It was just very like, what do y'all want? What do y'all want from Bridget? And what do you think that we want out of her as an audience? Because it's not this. This was tired. And Bridget getting up. Oh, he just I ought to whoop his. You ain't whooping nobody's ass, Bridget. Bridget, you're not doing anything, friend. You're not. I want more for her, but Bridget has to want more for herself. Ashley, it was all a lie. He didn't shoot her.
Child, at least, I mean, she wasn't officially the help this episode. But she's still not their friend. They still look down on you. They still don't respect you. They still honestly don't care about you, Bridget. The only reason this was a thing is because it was happening while you were at the church house. That's the only reason I feel as though they stepped in. And then for me, Tyra, it was the immediate switch out of tears. He can't play with me like this. When I find him, he'll regret it for the rest of his life. Like, girl, please,
She said, no, that's what she said.
please.
So this
First of all, I don't believe the relationship. I don't believe you love this man. I don't believe, clearly he don't love you, because who would play like this with someone? This is so ridiculous. And to be a person that's had someone lie like this to them, like somebody literally threatened the same thing back in my younger years. And it really messes with you to think someone would end themselves based on this situation. But the way that they trivialize it in this situation is so... Tyler Perry must be stopped, y'all. He must do time. He needs to do hard time, because who was this for? Who is Bridget for? I agree, Tyra. Who is Bridget for? And what was this scene for? And it took y'all 10 minutes to realize he hung up the phone. It took y'all 10 minutes to realize you hung up the phone after we heard the trigger go bang bang. And honestly, for me watching, all I could think about is Rashida judging the whole time. Like, I told her not to be with that, See, this is what happens, Bridget. Bridget, this is what happens. Like, do you have those files I was asking? That's what I was waiting for her to say. Can I get those files that you said
right
you
on
had
top
for
of that,
me?
bro.
Because what are we doing? Like, and Bridget, you don't let this man like this. I just let him go on and be with his mama, like you said. Because don't call my phone.
Yeah. All of this charade just because I don't need him trying to press charges because of the death attempt. the murder suit, the whole thing down at the house when you was gonna throw something over that man's head. And then we get here with Bridget and it's just like unless we're going to go down those steps of Bridget having low self-worth and self-esteem and this repeated behavior of choosing men who are less than underneath her and to the point of them being younger. It's like, oh, it's getting strange. It's really getting weird that she's still out here on the prowl through this young man child. But she's always been like this. Unless we're gonna go that route and explore it for real, this is just embarrassing for Bridget.
It is.
And then it was never, it was like a step. This whole episode, this is it. Never again. Yeah, I'm just done. Javon, he just cannot. They're like, yeah, girl. What, girl? Because we know you mean what you say, Bridget. You ain't never, Bridget, please. We know he gonna be back in your face, back in your house by next week, girl. We not about to play with you and this young man. It's like, Lord, y'all really think Bridget is trash. They think Bridget's trash. They really do.
I don't respect that lady. I don't like that lady.
At least she had 5 seconds of them consoling her and, trying to show genuine care, because that's the last time she gonna get any. Child. Oh, God. The nipples heard around the world. The nipples and the nip rings heard around the world. The ass cheeks heard around the world. The whips and chains and chokings heard around the world.
Chains, but you won't hold me down.
Girl. 1 million. How about 500,000? How about 1 million found for them both? Like, Naomi, please. Naomi, please. Tyler in these erotic fantasies, there is never a moment where we need to see y'all choke bow-legged, third leg glue out to the brink of death and have her. Okay, Tyler, flash them titties again. I know what Naomi titties look like more than my own at this point. I don't need to see them no more, baby. Between that and them and their foreplay and the roughness of, I'll kill you, girl, I'll choke you. You know I like them. I see what you're going for, okay, Tyler? I see what you're going for. That don't mean I have to accept it or I need to like it. The up and down emotional roller coaster that these characters go on, like you just said, where Bridget went from, oh God, no, Jesus, no. Jesus put me in a casket with him. Oh, he don't know. I swear to God. And then we get here where it's bounty on heads, and I knew you would. I knew you was a punk. I knew you would. And her trying to get this husband, this murder for hire situation. Between that and when Geneva got up there, I know you. I know the real you, Naomi. And I know, put some clothes on. Like, girl, you ain't washed your ass, put no clothes on, or cleaned up this apartment since when? Not even a little bit. But time moves at a snail pace in the Tyler Perry universe, so it could have been a whole 2 hours for all still here. But she's all put some clothes on. She has all the patience in the world for Naomi. I know the real you. Put your clothes on, girl, and we just go. Yeah, I'm not in my right. I do need to get myself together. And of course, we'll get into the drama that ensued later. But Naomi is here trying to put a bounty on them folks' head because I need them dead as a doornail as soon as possible, and I'll pay you for it. Ashley?
Naomi is one of the most vile characters Tyler has ever penned or created. I'm wondering if this is like an alter ego of his, because there's something so chaotic and strange and irrational about her. And I had a theory initially when we first started watching, like, okay, she's just scorned, right? Like, she's scorned and she's willing to get it back. But now we've gone into a realm of impossibility, and this is just no reality. This isn't surreal. This isn't alternate. This is just psychosis at this point. Naomi is delusional and a lunatic. And the fact that when, because at first when the scene comes on, it's jump scare, because I said, what am I watching? I said, is this BET Plus? Why is he on a leash? Is she like pegging? I didn't know what was happening, Tyra, in that scene. Let me be honest with you. I was like, what the hell? And then as we go on and he's like, stop talking to me like that or I'm gonna slap you. I like that shit. Wow. Girl, what is wrong? Like, this is a sick, twisted, demented person. Like, I don't know why we have her on the cast. Like, I get somebody being hurt, being betrayed, but like, I really don't understand a character like this. This is so gutter bucket, Tyra. Like, anyway, in this whole moment, again, he's my honeydew, right? That my prostitute that I can get him to do whatever I want in the bedroom, and so that makes him a hitman for hire. How do you even really know who he knows, who he's working for? Naomi just moves like a complete idiot. And the fact that she goes on to say, well, jail can't be that bad. Ho, is you cool?
Yeah, well, second time.
Like, you $37 million in a mansion and you're saying it don't matter. None of it matters. Like, Naomi needs to be committed. And the fact that this is who they pussyfoot around with, like this was the first episode anybody even gave her a little bit of truth, and we saw how that ended up. But Geneva's only nice to her because this is a paying client. Let's be honest. This is a paying client, and she's going to keep Geneva in business at this point because this is so far-fetched. Like he lays down pipe, and he's a murder for hire. He's going to take out not only the ex-husband, but now the wife who you burned with lukewarm coffee. Like Tyler must be stopped, Tyra. This is insanity.
Naomi said, imagine taking your husband after he begged and you contract STIs and STDs and LMNOPs. Y'all don't know my story, my life, what I've been through. Like, it can't get me no worse than this. I want it back in blood, even if I gotta lose all my fortunes and go to prison for it. Girl, go to hell. You're stupid. You're stupid. Child, and Tyler doesn't care to give any forethought to her dynamic and who she's given a murder for hire proposition to, this prostitute that she met all of a day ago. Yeah, I'm gonna slide you this money. We have to have that go back. Well, give me 10,000 or give me 100K. Well, let me see. Wow, let you see the money. But all of this nothing because he's like, yeah, I don't need to do that extra work. Y'all know him on down from the Eden. Y'all know what they do at the Eden. That's all y'all need to know. I know it's the same from the Eden. And we say, I ain't never, went that far before. Like I got, my posse or whatever down at well, yeah, I know. No outside people. It's just supposed to be between me and you. You know what? I knew you wouldn't like that. I just knew. And then we get here and she has to sit there and oh my gosh. This is a mess. I don't know where we could be going for. At least she put on some clothes. I was like, oh my gosh. It's and beautiful gowns, beautiful body. I get it. But Tyler doesn't know if he wants her to be a scorned woman or a dominatrix. I was like,
yeah,
here, make a choice. Or she's lying somewhere in the middle. But what do you think this is going to go, offering $1 million for both of them? Or is he actually, or anybody in his Eden circle, going to make an attempt on old boy's life and his wife?
No, man, he's probably working for the people. He's probably working for that man. And what got me is later in the episode when we actually do see Franklin, the ex-husband, and he's like, I've got something for her. I've got something pinned for her. And I, if I can just be in a piece of Tyler Perry's brain, I'm thinking, okay, Franklin sent him. Franklin knows his wife's proclivities, her kink, her freak, all that. This is a setup from the beginning. They probably got her recorded. The ultimate goal is probably to get Naomi, anybody associated with her, of course, to first relinquish that $37 million, but also ruin her life and put her in jail. So that's what would make sense to me. I just feel like even if she was a dominatrix, even if she was a scorned dominatrix, there was a way to make a character that was still smart and was still savvy. What woman I don't know any woman this slow in real life that would move in this way to get revenge. There are many ways a woman gets revenge, baby, and it would never be this blatant, this out in the open, this lacking in nuance or skill. I think this is a cheapened, like just a thrown together character because she could have been great. She could have been a good villain as a scorned dominatrix. I'd watch it.
I think it's supposed to give she's not thinking rationally because she's just seeing red. No. Because they're like, he's moved on. He hasn't moved on. He's taunting me. It's me. It's like, oh, girl, this here, and I think it's supposed to give that she's so smart. Well, you would want her to be, because how often do we see people have this much strength and autonomy in their sexual prowess? Normally, they're pretty smart. They're a smart cousin. No, she's this is blind rage. So we're just propositioning and all this good stuff. And I think you're giving Tyler a whole lot of credit in saying that he sent this man. We shall see. I have no belief.
But even in blind rage, then let this be her singular focus, taking him down. Every waking minute, that's what she's thinking about. She's obsessed. She's hyper fixated on it. Like this is her psychosis. I could get behind that. But having these little side dummy missions where she's got to choke out the stripper or the prostitute, like what are we doing over here?
It's like, when I say the safe word, you supposed to I'll kill you and I'll choke you. Yeah, I like that. Like, oh, okay, we got it. It's just somewhere in between, so caricature that it's like dark cakes, like Kronk, pull the lever. It's like, what? It's y'all. Damn it! It is. It's very cartoonish in that way. Like it's caught pull the lever of caricature up in here, and I don't know where we're supposed to go with this. It's just
Nowhere.
there's just not enough levity in her character. It's all very one note, and I know we're supposed to expect that, but I'm tired of always expecting that. Do something. And he tried to give her dimension with her and he'll crying holding a whip. It's just put some clothes on. Okay, yeah, you're right. I could smack ass in a whipping thong later. Yeah, let me put my clothes on. But
Mercy,
yeah,
Jesus.
okay, we have this whole sit down with Franklin versus the pastor. So I got something. And where you saying it was all, I got something coming for her and she won't see. You had damn, it seemed like you had more smoke for Pastor Rashida than Naomi. Just in connection. Because what she won't do, yeah. I can't be over here with all the good book and the Bible references and that in the pastor. Pastor took you too long to cook. How much of an attempt does he have to say he's making on Rashida's life for you to check in and go, well, hell no. What the hell you say? Not my wife. Like I came here to offer you counsel and some good prayer. I care about you, but what you won't do is disrespect me, my church, my wife, our marriage. Hold on to everything. It took too long for him to get there. You know, it was whatever. But he's cooking up something. But him and all this smoke that he all had, it wasn't even like all the women because nobody's a friend, more to Naomi than they're all on the same little playing field. So if you have smoke for Rashida, you should have smoke for all of them, just for being her friend. But no, it's your wife. I got something for her ass. Like for what, Ashley?
Yeah, it makes no sense. And you're right. It took the whole New Testament for him to get to the point. Like, you come over here, ain't no bodies, you will be slain, or whatever he said. Sir, find something safe to do. You don't scare nobody. You put no fear in nobody's heart. Um, I'm just why are we here? Like, you so worried, yeah, because it was your wife. Because I'm still questioning your wife. Sir, worry about your wife. And then the warning call, don't go over there. No matter of fact, you go over, I'll be over there to protect you.
Oh,
Rashida, I don't know what he's got going on, but Franklin's crazy
Rasheed,
right now.
what's wrong with her?
Like,
Because how many damn times I got to tell you your life in danger before you go, oh, okay,
what?
husband, let me take my ass home. Well, are you
Like,
sure?
huh?
Nah, he not that. Sure. Well, should I really? Girl, take your ass home. Girl, they get on my
Man.
nerves.
I would have been here for a slap too, Candy. Like, do something. Get active, Pastor. Like, show us who you was before, because you act like you was, in this. Like, I'll do it if you want to, Franklin. Like, yeah, this was the driest confrontation ever. It had no, and we've seen some movies where we can get in somebody's face and really punk somebody. It didn't give any of that. I was so disappointed. If the men's is gonna men right, Tyler. And if you don't know how to do that, hire somebody to write that.
Yeah, I got something for him. Yeah. What?
And
Scrooge,
you
fix
over
your
there
face.
with 50 now. 50 can teach you how to do a confrontation, a man-to-man confrontation. Come on.
Yeah, I got him. Yeah, I got. Are you? Is that alcohol syndrome? Fix your mouth. What are you doing? I got something. Yeah, what are you talking about? Who? Your Naomi, your wife. How many times he got to call her out her name? Like you're not getting active enough for me, Pastor
Yeah.
Jeff. But child, we shall see. But I just wanted to see why you felt like he had all the smoke for just Rashida
Yeah,
and
I
nobody
don't.
else.
It's really, I think, I don't. It doesn't make any sense. Maybe because she's supposed to be like the woman of God. And you told me the church was a safe space, but your wife did this. I don't know. I think he could give a damn about any of them women. I think if any of those women are in the house whenever Franklin decides to unleash whatever he's going to unleash, anybody could get it. I think he could give a damn. I honestly think it's because Jeff was the one kind of putting on airs. Like, I know I came here to check on you and your wife and that $5 million that, maybe I can get one day. I think that's what's causing him to call out Rashida specifically. But honestly, in the world and mind of Tyler Perry, girl, I don't know where he's going with this. Or like,
Girl, he's a comical mustache trolling villain. I'm sure 2 episodes from here, he'll have a damn detonator standing outside of Naomi's house.
we saw it in
Twirling.
Eden. We saw it in Eden. The all the Queen's men. We did.
He gonna have a detonator and stand across in the street. I'll blow all the, yeah. Fix your face, please, sir. What's going on? Yeah, Franklin got all the smoke and all the faces because yeah, you deserve payback. But the pastor lingered in that scripture far too long for me to care about him trying to, yeah, you try me. You gonna see what's really, I'm really from the streets. Even though I'm a man of God. Please, I will show you. Then we come back over here with are you gay? How you gonna ask me a question like that? Are you gay?
Are you gay? What do you say? How she say it in Harlem?
When now you're
Are you
gay.
gay?
When you're gay. Are you gay, Rashida? Um, Child. Woman of God, we are not. This is I'm tired because we know enough now to know that Myron is giving Myron from Players Club. I spent a lot of money on you, Diamond. Let me in, Diamond. Let me in, Pastor. I do everything for you. Like it's giving Myron standing outside Players Club because I spent a lot of money on you, Diamond. He has an infatuation for the pastor and he wants to pursue the pastor sexually, and he's waiting all this time they spent together and him being at his beck and call to I'm really supposed to be, the wife, the first lady, because he won't me. It's her. She's standing in the way of how great we could be. But Tyler wants to mosey around this homosexual bush for entertainment. As if anybody would like, oh, I see it. The pastor could be over there with he's not. He's not. Does Marion want him to be? Yeah, he absolutely does. But he isn't. Or Myron, or whatever. Myron. Does Myron want him to be? He does. But it's not that. Rashida and this dynamic here with her husband, I'm over it. They're completely happy all of a sudden because we got it in the other night. We're back on track. Marriages, we fall down, but we get up. We had a little dining moment, but we're all good now. Everything's good. We love each other. Respect my wife. Respect our boundaries. I don't want you in that way. How often we have to stay in the scene with him telling Myron, no, thank you. That's all. You can go now. You sure, Pastor? You sure, Pastor? You don't need nothing else, Pastor? I can get you what you need, Pastor. He might as well do that. He might as well put his pectorials on Devon Franklin's face. But we see where this is going a mile away. I do not think that he's gay, but the story wants us to entertain it so much to play with Rashida and her belief in what her husband may be. Ashley, are you gay?
Yeah, and I'm no. But as we go through here, and of course, this is when Naomi takes the moment to air everybody's dirty laundry out. And matter of fact, he's outside right now. Let's listen to what he's saying. And he just happens to be saying, I know he wants me. I know he wants this. I know he wants that. And we have to see Rashida's tears fall again. This line, this story is so played out. We've seen it done a million times, and we've seen it better than this. We've seen it better than this from Tyler Perry. So, so you doing the bending? Like, we've seen it better than this over here. And it's very, I'm tired of it. I'm over it. I'm tired of it. Everything he said, I mean, of course, it's implying that Jefferson is over there. But then the earlier scene, we see Jefferson saying, man, get away from me. No, it's not. Like, oh no, I know you didn't mean to do that. And it's amazing God's keeping me because you're still here. Like, okay, that was a lot. But yeah, I mean, his little monologue out there talking about how much, and we didn't say a name. He didn't say a name there either. So there's leaving a lot open, but I really hate the narrative of this. I mean, like I said, we've been there. We know it. Like, it's beating a dead horse at this point. Was there no other story to give? Was there no other story to give?
It was like embezzling or something, or it was like he was profiting. Because, it was we were entertaining Franklin at all just because we need this money. I need this money. I need the rent money by tomorrow. I need this money. We doing all these 3 and 4 sermons. Like, I wish it was that in a way, like in a business sense, versus, the typical, is the pastor gay? Like, no, he's not. But if you want us to entertain it, I guess we have no choice. But, child, I just, are you gay, Quinn? Are you gay? Are you gay, Devon? No. And then I think he thought he was cooking because, oh, yeah, who would have ever thought that Devon, an actual real life pastor, would be over here entertaining a role like this? Ooh, it's cheeky. No, it's low hanging fruit, Tyler.
Fruit.
Every time, Tyler.
Every time.
Let's leave this here. But that man need to go find him something to do. They have to tell him to leave every time. That's enough. We got everything. Thank you, Myron. Okay. What else can I get you?
Wife. So who is he telling these secrets to? He's on the phone with somebody, but you got a wife? Like, what is? Unless she's still after your marriage, I don't know.
Who knows? I don't know. Geneva said that's my dick. That's it. That's all. That's the line. Geneva said, "That's my dick." That's all that's happening here,
Oh,
baby. Geneva. Geneva in the attitude this episode, baby, she is mad. She is mad. And she's mad at one person in particular. Because this
Tiff.
heifer over there, and she, baby, when she fixed her lips, say, oh, so what, so you trying to see what that be like? I think you should, at least wait a year, 2 years, wait until marriage. Like, who said? Why you got? If he want to tell you what it is, he goes. This is. I don't know. I don't know how long we would expect this particular storyline to last, to where Tiffany's none the wiser. Everything's literally spread out for Tiffany as far as what's going on, but we're still gonna go and, are you screening my phone calls? What's wrong? You don't want to ride in the car with me? Girl, ever since, whatever, you've been acting real strange. Between that and this bond that Rashida has with Geneva, to where we're all gonna be in the same lie. And if you lying, girl, I'm lying too. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I don't know what's wrong with it, girl. You should just be cool. Like, she got a lot going on, the whole thing. And of course, Geneva decides to lie again. I don't know how many times we have to ask her, girl, what it is. But the fact that she even has to ask, girl, you know who it is and what it is, but you want to entertain it because everybody just wants some Javon dick, apparently. But she goes, no, it's just this whole thing going down there at the Yagoy or Goya or whatever the hell it's called.
boy.
And we a goy entertaining that just has me spent, but it has nothing to do with you. I'm fine, but clearly you're not. There's something going on. Yeah, this is tired. All of this just for Geneva to say, yeah, that's mine. It's my D, and I need it now, and I don't want anybody to have it, especially not you. But I'm not going to say anything, because if he wanted you to know, if he cared enough about me, he wouldn't be entertaining you. So I'm just going to let the chips fall and just be in the corner mad as hell, flipping my bangs. Ashley.
This is so dumb. This is really dumb. This is really dumb because and the fact that Tiffany should be smarter than all of this and peep out the situation. You'd assess everybody else's situation and you can't see the forest for the trees in this moment. Geneva is gross and vile and disgusting as well. And so is the first lady, because there's no way you're aiding and abetting this foolishness. Like, y'all, oh yeah, we're agreed she can't be with them, but y'all still won't tell her the truth, make her privy to anything. And like I said, even if you don't want to tell her the full truth, you could tell her something that could, create this space. But the anger and the animus towards her is so unjustified from Geneva to Tiffany. Girl, she's never done anything but be there for you. And this treatment is insanity, all about some dizzle. She said was the biggest one I ever had. And to find out Ronrico was 5 inches. Ronrico, why would y'all air him out like that? And why would you tell anybody that? 5 inches, Ronrico? That was disappointing and disheartening. I didn't like it, Tyra. And so that's why Geneva's out here, with the big dingaling. And why couldn't Naomi tell that whole truth in front of everybody? Since you know every damn thing, Naomi, tell that truth so Tiffany can finally be privy to what's really going on. I just, y'all, this.
Oh my God, I don't
And they're
know.
saying in the chat that Myron was talking to Franklin. That's what they're saying
I'm
in the
sure
chat.
he was. I think that's the whole, yeah, I got something for Rashida. That's what I think it is. As fixated as you would think he would be in this moment on all things Naomi, that whole conversation in the hospital was very Rashida centered. Like, she personally
Mhm.
sent Naomi to ruin your damn life or something. Like you said, maybe those are some things we haven't covered with them previously, I guess, before they divorced, going to them for counsel. Child, I guess. I guess. But this is
Yeah.
tired.
That's all.
This is extremely tired. Geneva, please, baby. But yeah, they didn't have to air Rico out about some 5 inches. No, don't do William like that. Couldn't he just be a good man, Savannah? And she didn't appreciate him. He had to have a small D.
5
Oh,
inches. And you had to put the inches on it. Don't do Ronrico like that.
no,
Golly. No,
no,
Mr. Town, her husband's 5 inches. That's why she was seeking it elsewhere. She said Javon was the biggest she'd ever seen in real life.
girl. I don't have anything for Tiffany. Tiffany's just here in a room full of heifers trying her damnedest to be a good friend. I don't know why. I was hoping that she would read what this is and know exactly what her issue is and go, yeah, I don't give a damn. I'm gonna go after him anyway because I'm tired of your ass. Let's go. Be that maniacal. Let's go over there. Because if you're not gonna shout, I'm not gonna holler. Okay, let's go. Because I know it's this man. But the fact that she's acting like ever since, you just been weird towards me. Like, what's going on? I know something's going on. All of a sudden, she doesn't want to be around me. Like, yeah. The only common denominator is this man. And you've seen the energy, but Tiffany just keeps being able to float through these things and just be delusional. And well, I know Rashida. What's going on? Tell me, don't leave me out. Nope, I don't know. I don't know anything. I just, it's just, I was like, what? So nobody gives a damn about anybody. We knew that, but it's always good to get confirmation. Actually, will Tiffany do anything beyond give her booty to Javon?
Lee, I wish you would hurry up and do it already. Tiffany, again, we've said this from the beginning of all of the friend group. She has been really the only friend, like to any of these ladies, really. I mean, like you said, other than Rashida and Geneva and their maniacal friendship that they have on the side, Tiffany has really been fair, balanced, having everybody's back, being there to support everyone, and is getting the short end of the stick. She doesn't deserve any of this, but she also can't be this dumb. At this point, these are all supposed to be educated women who've accomplished X, Y, or Z in their life. And the fact that they just can't see right in front of them is really what makes the story so lackluster for me. Because, girl, you weren't born yesterday, honey. And now all of a sudden you're passionate about Javon. They couldn't even get you to date last week or yesterday because it's really only been a couple days. And now you're ready to give your cootenanny to Javon. And honey, when she says that, Geneva says, you're thinking about that already? You like, what are you doing? Like, you whore? It's just so crazy. You see a total 180 in your friend and you don't immediately look to the man as the reason. Like, girl, you slept with him, didn't you? You're jealous about this because you were with him. Like, it just doesn't make sense if she's supposed to be as smart and as grounded as they want us to think she is. Yeah, bye Tiffany. Bye, girl. Because I can't.
Tiffany's character. Tiffany's acting is always very consistent, even if she has nothing to do in a scene. She's very capable. She's just not giving anything, like a lot of these women here. But like, I wish we would play the game of, okay, well, I like him, so what now? And aren't you married? Like, can we go over there and get there already? Because why are we entertaining it? And we know exactly what it is. Come on, Tiffany. Come on around that bridge, boo. Come on around. But child, we just gonna be set with her being delusional and Geneva looking upside her head every chance she gets. And okay. Now this sister circle, if you will, baby. By the time we get here, I thought we was all meeting at Rashida's. We had all that long car ride conversation. Take me off speakerphone. It's an emergency. Franklin tripping. You need to come on down. Y'all just all go to the house, and we wound up at Naomi's house any damn way. But Naomi comes down to read the girls, because don't come here checking me about my shortcomings and what I did as if you guys are all unhappy. Or as if you guys aren't all unhappy too. Child, we start with Rashida. No, first we start with Bridget, because we always got to throw Bridget down some steps every single episode. Y'all don't understand. I'm not like y'all, and I swear if I don't leave now, you and little funky ass Javon, or what's her boyfriend name? What is his name? Not Javon.
Who's boyfriend?
Bridget, the bum.
Was his name Willie? Or no, hold on. Child, what's that man name? Franklin is the bum.
The bum. They deserve each other because all the pump fake, right now. The pump faking of, oh, y'all finna make me come up out of myself. I'm a woman of God, I'm a woman of church. I ain't like y'all. If Bridget go off, if I go off, high pitch, if I go off in here in this motherfucker, y'all ain't gonna know. Really, Bridget? That's what's gonna happen? You gonna go off, Bridget? If I raise up, don't make me raise up. And Tiffany has to keep on, no, come on, say what you gotta say. Come on, because I'm the mediator every single time. Come on, Bridget. And we just all like, yeah, this is what you do, Bridget. You're trash. And this would be something to you to care about. Yo, you ain't got nothing. You ain't been nowhere.
You ain't been nowhere.
Like,
you dusty.
Bridget's house wasn't trash. Like, what?
Your hair's uneven. You don't have nothing. You don't know what it's like to have $37 million.
Yeah, you don't know anything. Look at your little lackluster career. You're dating these little young men. Girl, we
In your green
tolerate
trench coat. Yeah,
you.
you don't. You
You
don't.
1980s walking in the rain, orange juice Jones ass trench coat. You ain't never been nowhere a hat. Shit. Be glad we entertain you, Bridget. God. And then look at you over here. Maybe
Oh,
I must have cackled when she turned over there to Geneva. We was back there being hoes. You was a happy hoe, wasn't you?
you was a happy hoe.
You
A
was a
happy
grand hoe.
hoe. A Lake Tahoe hoe. You was a happy,
You was
happy
a
hoe.
hoe. You was a
Hmm.
hoe. We was hoeing. Now all of a sudden, yeah, remember? Because you was out there hoeing. Then you
Hmm.
settled over there with that man with them
Yeah.
5 inches. Ma'am.
We
Ma'am.
had a
But
good time. We
we
had a
don't
good
be bothering nobody. We would just be over there raising that baby and doing the Lord's work. Don't do nothing. And then she goes to who the smoke is really for. Oh, Rashida, little Miss Holier than thou. You told me to lean on God. You told me to pray. You told me such and such going to save my marriage. And look at us now. You told us all that. Look at us. I mean, look at Tiffany. It's like, what did I do?
time.
We've
Get in
known
this,
this
catch it
man for two
straight.
seconds, and you just went. How do you know that? When were you anywhere, Naomi, to know she wanted the ride Javon's face until the cows came home? Where were you? But fine. Okay, Tyler Cook. All of this nastiness and this energy directed towards Rashida, because yeah, I've been sitting on this and I'm entertaining it because yeah, where's your husband? He
Where is
shows
he?
spends a whole lot of late hours over
Mm.
there with old Myron.
Mhm.
Matter of fact, let me put it on because I got cameras everywhere. I was like,
Lord Jesus.
girl, how long you been sitting on this tea thinking that her husband could have, maybe should have been gay? Y'all are not friends, and you just kept it to
Mm-mm.
yourself and you used it right here out of spite. Because yeah, you need to know that your little marriage and all your little faith, it ain't ish either. Who are you to counsel anybody? And look at you, like you were sitting on this. So everybody's a Geneva. Everybody's just a manipulator. Everybody's just maniacal. These people all hate each other, and we supposed to just be rooting for their friendship. And she's crying at the screen as he's all over there. He loves me. She's just always there in the way, and he does this to get under my skin to spite me. Who are you talking to? Who are you on the
Exactly.
phone with? You talking to your wife? You talk to who? Who are you talking to? Myron? I don't know. It's just all very convenient in that way that she knew these things enough to put it on the big screen to try to embarrass Rashida. But Bridget decides that, oh, this is it. Y'all can entertain her if you want
I'm
to.
leaving.
I'm leaving. Going where? Where are you going? To the bridge to find your bum? I don't know. Ashley, what did you think about the scene?
Lord, a mess. And thank you, Tremaine. His name is Vaughn. The bum's
Oh,
name is is
bum.
is is Vaughn, as Candy would call him, the vagabond. His name is Vaughn. But yeah, this was, I mean, like I said, this was why did we get married? This was the dinner table. This was, y'all finna get off my back because y'all are I'll drink to that. Is absolutely what this gave, because Myron, really, you were strategically placed right at the point where the cameras intersect so they can get this whole conversation. Like, please be so for real. Now that you guys say it, absolutely, he was probably talking to Franklin. This is probably part of the setup that Jefferson is on his way somehow to circumvent, but really to be right in the middle of the fire. It was the way for me. Rashida sat up there and muscled up some tears when she played this conversation. I said, well, your husband, she ain't got no video of your husband busting it down. Like, I mean, what are we crying about just yet? You know what I mean? Just yet. Naomi is not one of y'all's friends. And the fact that, to me, y'all all rallied around her, y'all have been like pacifying and coddling her through all of this, and she hates all your stinking guts, like, just desserts. You guys deserve it, because ain't no way y'all should have been caping for her this whole time. Y'all needed to check the hoe 5 episodes ago. Like, I just, this is not a friend group. These are no sisters of mine. Ain't no sister of mine. And Tyra, I'm over it. This scene was recycled, rehearsed, recycled, reduced, and reused by Tyler Perry, and it didn't give what I think he thought it was going to give, at least for me.
It was all the standing on business and Rashida and like you look dumb, girl. Yeah, I think you threw coffee. I'm so sorry that I went to check on the people that hurt me before I came to your aid, Naomi. Okay, come to see me. I got a room full of people out there. Come to see me,
Come to see me.
child. Come to see me. What you gonna do? Shoot me? Pistol whip me? Girl, please, ma'am. It was a mess. Let's see. I thank you so much, Natalie. Off topic, but love your disappearing acts review. Oh, girl, Natalie, you over there on the bed, girl. You in the back. Put it in the back. Thank you so much for enjoying that and going to look at one of the throwbacks, the Supreme review. I'm on the bed. Just know I was finding myself. Thank you. Yeah, it's this payback, like all this deep rooted, and like why would he be on the phone with Franklin? You mean to tell me that Franklin had ill will even prior to the banquet? He'd been trying to get at Rashida because this is all Rashida's fault
Girl,
for
hurt
putting
her.
that God on us.
Hurt
Putting
her.
that Jesus.
Let's hurt some black women. That's what Tyler wants to do. Let's hurt them. Hurt them, Tyra.
Put that Jesus on him. Ashley,
Oh, God.
anything.
No,
Anything
I'm
at all.
nothing else. I mean, prediction. Oh God, we're gonna descend into more chaos, and we will have a really crazy cliffhanger because that's what Tyler likes to do with his mid-season reviews. Y'all, again, I believe this season is gonna be 16 episodes. They're running the first 8. Then I think the second set will come in September, maybe September, October. But yeah, it's gonna be something completely off the wall. I don't know, maybe Rashida gets a blicky and tries to shoot Franklin. Like it's going to be something very extreme and over the top. Maybe Bolo is over there, really plotting this out. Hopefully Naomi does go to jail. That would be exciting, but it's going to be some mess because it's the mid-season finale and Tyler likes he likes the dramatic. So, we're going to see that.
Why are we not giving Tiffany and Rodrigo some budget? Because they're acting. What? You got the wrong. Give Rodrigo some money. Why he ain't here like that? I normally, we like to do a cliffhanger over here with Tyler, and he wants to do a dead. Are they dead? Like, it's always kind of that. It's just a matter of who would it be. Could it be Rashida? Could it be Naomi? Because Franklin tried to get his get back or whatever. Like, could somebody be fighting, tussling, arguing over a gun, and it went off. Who did it shoot? Like, Tyler, please. It's definitely giving that. Do we care is the question.
No. We never cared.
Do we care is the question. I want better for you, Tyler. I want better. Thank you so much, Jane Tower. Where? What? Legit destination wedding review.
Yeah.
Please. Don't roll in here asking me them pissy questions. You know better than that. Let me take you off of here trying to be cute in front of company. Anyway, that ain't nothing to talk about. Better be glad we're here talking about this. Yeah, I think it's going to be something like that, to where it's a who died, who shot who situation.
Who shot
Was
John?
it Mrs. Berg in the kitchen with a candlestick? Who knows? It's gonna be giving clue, but we aren't moved forward at all in a way that I thought we would be for this number of episodes. It's just literally a couple days that went by. A couple days, and even if it was going to be a couple days going by, like at least give us some semblance of a story. I think the best so far with me watching is over there at the club eating with the folks.
Oh.
As far as motion and movement,
Yeah.
between and what's the other one? Just Sistas. We move at a snail's pace, child. Snail's pace.
That's Tyler though. I'm saying the haves, have nots. All of those dramatic series that he does for the most part are gonna go. Like the season will be a week or.
Well,
it's how
that's the episode. That's the episode. I don't have anything else you got to say, Ashley.
No, I rest my case.
I will say comment down below, because there will be probably like a break or something in it, but let us know if you're invested in us returning with commentary beyond the mid-season point, because the way I could leave this outside, the way I could leave this on the ground, because it's just, and with the way that the writing works, you would need to like watch 3 sets of episodes at a time and then have a discussion, because periodically it just isn't enough happening, and if it is, it's stunts and shows and craziness, child. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. We definitely appreciate it. Be sure to hit that like button. Be sure to tell a friend that on Fridays at this point, we talk about divorce sisters. We will
Yeah.
definitely see you guys next time. And everybody have a good night.
Good night.
Smell of your perfume. I thought I was immune. Looking around this room, can't help but see the traces